With 13 Investigates special report, they thought they were buying their brand new dream homes. But within months, homeowners in a well-known local subdivision began discovering serious quality issues.
Worse yet, their warranty claims have been going unanswered, despite the home builder being one of the most prolific in El Paso County. Investigative reporter Quinn Ritzdorf went digging for answers. Tonight, he explains how home buyers can protect themselves from these types of warranty woes.
Larson Ranch, a popular development in southeast Colorado Springs where hundreds of homes have been built in the last 5 years. But some people here never imagined they'd step into their brand new home only to discover doors that won't close, broken floors, and cracked walls.
Chunks of drywall were coming out.
And the requests to fix them going ignored for months.
Walk on my floor, you'd sink.
That's Jade Rhodes. She moved into her home in 2021. Within 4 months, she noticed splintering on her kitchen floor.
Run for the hills. It's not worth it. It's horrible. There's no communication.
Brian Stafford lives right down the road.
And the only way to actually secure the door is to turn it like this.
He also bought his house in 2021. Not long after his sprinkler system started to leak, he still can't use it, turning his backyard into nothing but dirt. Rhodes and Stafford submitted multiple warranty claims through Trallen's online portal, but they never received a response, or if meetings were scheduled, no one from Trallen would show up. They tell 13 Investigates numerous calls and emails to the warranty department went unanswered too.
Our warranty claims have been sitting here since, I guess it's been almost a year now.
The builder St. Aubin Homes, founded in 2009, built thousands of homes across the state in Colorado Springs, Peyton, Pueblo West, and up north in Larimer County. In 2021, St. Aubin changed its name to Trallen Homes. The company has 3 different home warranty coverage plans: a 1-year workmanship warranty that covers roof, flooring, siding, and drywall, plus a 2-year warranty for distribution systems like piping and electrical work, and a 10-year warranty for structural repairs for load-bearing walls, beams, and columns. When homeowners file a claim, Trallen inspects the issue and determines if it falls under their warranty. If it does, Trallen is supposed to fix the problem. But Rhodes and Stafford say their issues still aren't fixed more than a year after contacting the warranty department.
It was going to be one of those where we're going to be here for a bit, sell it, go to the next. Well, now we have these issues where now we have to have fixed before we can sell it.
Homeowners have few options if building contractors ignore their warranty requests, as Colorado laws are written to protect builders. 13 Investigates found the most common solution for homeowners is to hire a lawyer.
Nothing changed from one report to the other.
That's what Jocelyn Conrad did. She moved into her Trallen home in 2015. 4 years later, cracks in her drywall started appearing out of nowhere.
So this is the first one that we noticed.
St. Aubin Homes at the time made minor fixes, but the cracks only got worse.
It's my house, and I needed some answers, and they were not giving them to me, and we just knew, like, you're brushing us off.
After hearing from her lawyer, St. Aubin sent out their structural engineer and found structural deficiencies in her basement. Since 2020, 13 Investigates found 4 other El Paso County homeowners filed lawsuits against Trallen Homes for unanswered warranty claims, but not everyone can afford a lawyer.
Well, we don't really have the money to go and retain an attorney.
Homeowners have few protections once they've signed a contract to buy a new home.
Because it is really important on the front end is to make sure they either negotiate terms or, if nothing else, they understand the terms before they sign it.
Ryan Klein is a legal advisor for the Colorado Springs Housing and Building Association. Klein says buyers can ask for extended warranties, including what's covered and for how long. Homeowners can also request specialized inspections.
And I always recommend to owners to review that, negotiate that, make sure they're getting the rights and remedies that they want in that.
If you go with someone with no reputation, who's a lot sketchier, then you're really at their mercy.
Colorado Attorney General Phil Weiser urges buyers to do their research before choosing a builder. He recommends checking online reviews, talking to people who already live in the neighborhood, and asking questions of the builder.
Do your homework before you enter into a contract with a contractor. Make sure to get references, ideally from people you trust.
But the easiest way to catch problems with a home is on the front end by hiring a home quality inspector.
The best 2 times to do a home inspection is pre-drywall and right before you close.
Inspector Kevin Baker says just because contractors follow building codes doesn't mean they built a quality home.
There's so much going on so fast that there is no way that they can keep track of everything going on in every house.
Catherine and Giovanni Magana tell 13 Investigates they didn't do much research before buying their Trowlen home in 2021. Now they're dealing with foundation and drywall cracking.
Because there's no way I think I could get the value for this house right now.
With all the problems associated, yeah, definitely regret it.
13 Investigates brought the inspector to the Magana's home.
Those cracks throughout the house along windows and doors, the first thing I want to do after I see those is get downstairs and start seeing what's going on with the foundation. But yeah, it's even pulling the window all the way from the house.
The president of the parent company that owns Trowlen declined an interview with 13 Investigates about the warranty delays. But in a statement, they say Trowlen Homes is committed to expeditiously contacting these homeowners to further evaluate such warranty claims. We will be working toward a resolution in each case. We are also reviewing procedures in our claims department so our customers get the prompt response they deserve. Now the home builder is pledging to fix some of the homeowners' problems, but only after we got involved. And as they wait, dozens of new homes are being built right down the street.
It's just frustrating. It's tiring, It's scary not knowing what the hell's going to happen.
Reporting in Larson Ranch in Colorado Springs, Quinn Ritzdorf, 13 Investigates.